WWF Royal Rumble for the Sega Dreamcast. Let me tell you about WWF Royal Rumble on the Sega Dreamcast. It's a steaming sack of shit! It's a steaming sack of fucking dog shit! Hands down, in my opinion, one of the worst wrestling games ever made. Why? Well, I shall tell you. So first off, one of the major issues with this game is it just has nothing. It has like zero freaking content. There is nothing to see here. There is nothing to goddamn do. It offers nothing. I have seen demos with more content than this pile of shit. So look at this. You got 2 game modes. You see that right there? Your eyes are not deceiving you. 2 goddamn game modes. You got your versus mode where you can play up to 4 players, and you've got your arcade mode. And that's pretty much all you're goddamn getting. I shit you not. There's not even a create a wrestler. There's no sort of story mode or season mode. It's just a whole lot of nothing. You don't know what match types you got? Let me count them all up. You got a grand total of fuck all. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Hell in a Cell? Nope. I Quit? Nope. Casket? Nope. Street Fight? Nope. Last Man Standing? Nope. Fatal 4-Way? Nope. Triple Threat? Nope. Tag Team? Nope. Yeah, you get the picture, right? Nothing. There is nothing. I'm not kidding. You cannot pick a wrestler of your choosing to face another wrestler of your choosing. That isn't a thing. That isn't a thing. One of the most basic things that every goddamn wrestling game in existence has. This doesn't. Why? But I mean, that is the major question with this game. Why? Just why is this game? Incredible. Also, you've only got 21 playable wrestlers on the roster. 19 to start off with, 2 of them unlockable. 21 wrestlers. At this point, when this game released, that was a pretty ridiculously low number. Other wrestling games were offering far more wrestlers. A really crap roster right there. I mean, now for the actual gameplay, it freaking sucks. So, even if there were a lot of features, what does it matter when the gameplay sucks? Because it's got that fast, clumsy, clunky, robotic feel to it. It just really doesn't feel nice. And the controls really aren't good. Now, admittedly, they're not the worst controls I've seen, but they're far from the best. They just feel kind of awkward trying to pull off your moves. Often when you're trying to punch, you'll find yourself punching the wrong direction, or even just trying to grab for a grapple, you'll be grabbing in the wrong direction. It's really, really frustrating. It just doesn't feel nice to play. You know, I mean, okay, right, your wrestlers have got some signature moves, and they got the finisher moves, but apart from that, there really isn't a whole lot of moves. It's a very limited move set. Gets repetitive fast. The wrestlers don't even have like proper entrances. All you'll see is like literally a few seconds of them in the ring doing a pause, and that's it. The same with the match celebration, just a few seconds. It's kind of like, well, what's the point? What was the point in that? What a waste. What a goddamn waste. Okay, so we go under arcade mode, and here we'll find Exhibition and we'll find Royal Rumble. So Exhibition, as I said, it's not what you think it would be. It's not just the one-on-one like it is in other games. This will be a mode where you'll face 10 wrestlers back to back. That's pretty much all it is. Just 10 wrestlers back to back. Nothing else. No sort of story. No nothing else. Just 10 wrestlers just back to back. What a pointless fucking feature. And if you do beat this, you'll unlock Vince McMahon. Yay. That's worth it. And then the credits will roll and you realise you've just wasted your fucking time. And you'll never get it back. Might as well just have a giant middle finger roll on the screen rather than the credits. Shit. Now, a weird feature the game forces on you, if you're playing through Exhibition or Versus mode, is you'll have a partner. The game has a partner system where you pick a partner of your choice, and frequently throughout the match, you'll be able to whistle, call them in, and they'll attack your opponent. And your opponent can also do the same. They can call their partner in, and they'll attack you. It's a really weird feature, and I don't understand why it's forced. It's very weird. Why not just do a tag team match? I do not understand this partner system, and it's very annoying as well, because they do this annoying whistle, and the partner comes in and attacks, and it's annoying when you're getting attacked constantly, while that partner comes in to break up your pin, and sometimes you call your partner in and they freaking miss with their attack, and it's just such a weird feature that I don't understand why it's there and why it's forced. I've never actually seen that in wrestling, where you can just freaking whistle so the whole arena can hear it, and then someone will come in and attack you, jump back out again without any sort of disqualification. I've never seen that before. What a weird feature. Why is it forced? I don't like it. I don't goddamn like it. Again, why not just put in a goddamn tag team match? So let's go on to the Royal Rumble. Obviously, that would be fucking weird if a game called the Royal Rumble didn't have the Royal Rumble. But yeah, the Royal Rumble match is in. You know, the 30-man over the top rope battle royal, like it has been since, like, what, 1988 was it, the first Royal Rumble? Yeah, 30-man over the top rope battle royal. Key number there, 30 man. 30. Let's just go back to the roster. Again, you start off with 19. In total, 21 when you unlock the other two. 21 total wrestlers. How do you do a 30-man Royal Rumble with only 21 fucking wrestlers? How do you fail that? Your game is called the Royal Rumble, based on the Royal Rumble match and the pay-per-view. Yet you've not even got enough wrestlers on the roster to do the actual 30-man Royal Rumble. I mean, how much of a goddamn fail is that? That is incredible. That is absolutely amazing. That is a fail beyond fucking belief. So how does it work? Well, it's simple. Wrestlers who've been eliminated just have to come back in again. Yeah, that's how it works. And even if you get eliminated in the match, you just press start and you can come back in again. So there is no actual real eliminations. Everyone just keeps coming back in again. You're going to see the same guys coming in over and over again. And especially because only your own eliminations count. You're going to frequently see the other wrestlers throwing the other wrestlers over the top rope, getting eliminated, but they will not count. So you're going to be seeing wrestlers come in over and over and over again throughout the Royal Rumble, including yourself when you get eliminated. What a weird fucking feature. That's not the Royal Rumble. That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in a wrestling game. Like, my goodness. Wow. What a pile of shit. Now, okay. Right, the game can feature 9 wrestlers in the ring at once. But what do you fucking do? It doesn't really matter when the game's so shit in every other department. And to be honest with you, the way the game plays, how clunky it is, it's even worse with 9 wrestlers in the ring, especially with the god-awful targeting system. It's just too chaotic. It's too freaking chaotic. It's infuriating having 9 wrestlers in the ring. As impressive it may have been, you know, for the time, and I think it still holds a record for the most wrestlers in a ring, still to this day. At least in a 3D wrestling game, but it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. Yeah, that's your Royal Rumble. And you beat the Royal Rumble, you'll unlock Shane McMahon. And those are your 2 unlockables. And then again, the credits will roll and you realise you've, again, wasted your fucking time. Do you know something else you can't even do? You can't even leave the ring. Yeah, you can't even leave the ring. Something you could even do on NES games. You cannot leave the ring whatsoever. I mean, the game is so goddamn limited, it's unbelievable. You can't do anything in this game. Now, the game does have backstage areas. You're wondering, well, how do you get to the backstage areas if you can't leave the goddamn ring? Well, this is how this wonderful game works. Randomly, as you're playing versus mode or you're playing through exhibition mode, the lights will go off and you will be teleported. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. You will be teleported to a random location. Be it the top of the stage, be it a kitchen area, a boiler room, the parking lot. Yeah, that's what happens. You'll be fucking teleported randomly. Again, what the fuck is... What a weird fucking wrestling game. That is just... I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And you know what, it just gets annoying because the backstage areas are crap anyway. You can't really do anything in them. It's really weird. Again, why not just let us leave the ring and go backstage as we please? What's with the fucking teleporting shit? Because again, I don't recall seeing that. I know wrestling's had its pretty weird storylines, but I don't remember wrestlers being teleported to various locations during the middle of a match. I don't think they've ever gone that far. Really fucking weird. And sometimes, it's rare, but sometimes you will find yourself teleported into a steel cage. Now, I tried to get that footage for you, but I couldn't. I was playing for so goddamn long, rapidly losing brain cells, waiting to be teleported, and I was just being taken to the same place over and over again, and I couldn't take any more. And remember, guys, I don't make any money from this. I don't get paid jack shit. It wasn't worth it, but just take my word for it. There's a crap little steel cage you can end up in. But again, why not just give us the option of a steel cage match? Oh, because this fucking game, that's why. Oh, Jesus, goddamn Christ. But that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. There's just nothing to see, nothing to do with this game. It just features absolutely nothing. It's got nothing decent to even say about it. There's just no fun to be had. It must have really sucked to be a wrestling fan and only on the Dreamcast, because this was, as far as I'm aware, the only exclusive wrestling game, at least WWF wrestling game, to the Dreamcast. This is all it had to offer. This was its best. Unbelievable. Remember, at the time of this game's release, we had WWF Warzone, we had WWF Attitude, we had WWF WrestleMania 2000, and let's not forget the WCW games. We had WCW vs NWO World Tour, WCW vs NWO Revenge, and of course we had WWF SmackDown on PlayStation. Much better offerings, significantly better offerings, actual good wrestling games with actual content. So why the hell would you want to waste your time with this? And why was this released as shit as it is? Well, one of the reasons was because originally this was an arcade game. Okay, fair enough, for an arcade game, I guess you can't complain too much. But the problem is they just ported it as it is, straight to Dreamcast, without adding anything. That's the problem. They should have added features if you're going to take it to console. Make it worth the price tag, you know what I mean? But they didn't, just a straight crappy port shat out onto the Dreamcast. An absolutely awful wrestling game. Lackluster roster, crappy gameplay, shit controls, zero features, weird shit, just awful. Absolutely goddamn awful. Really is, as I said, hands down to me, one of the worst wrestling games of all time. I hated this game back then, and I still fucking hate it now. What a pile of shit.